Hello traders, and welcome to this Bitcoin technical analysis video. In today's video we will go over 16,000 long. I just want to show you what happened there. We were taking it live with the group and traders. Also we had yesterday a beautiful day trade short. We will go over this one as well, and then I will give attention to current price action, where we are at, what we can expect, because today is very big day. It's non-farm parallels day, so we can expect volatility from market, pretty substantial volatility, and you better be ready for any scenarios. Also in this video, no financial advice, just education and entertainment. Okay, so let's start with 16,000 long. So as we approached a few days ago 16,000, we knew we had massive support. Yes, I even marked the trade area for myself and for the traders. This is very, very strong support. It is still on the chart and it's waiting for the future when we will be retesting it. But you know, we didn't get that, you know, and some people were left behind because it was pretty obvious area to, you know, to buy. Because with it you would run major liquidity, so you would stop out a lot of people from a current range and into the major order blocks, high volume nodes, market structure, naked daily, another order block, and key level, which was formed pretty recently. So very, very strong area. Plus you have long-term market structure here. So very strong area under 16K, but we never get that. And let me show you why. Okay, so let's go to our Discord. In our group, we utilize a lot of tools like Exocharts, Tradinglite, TRDR, and so on, and they can be useful to give you advantage over market and spot things, and you know, don't miss out trades. For 16K, it was pretty important. We had massive walls, so for that you need to head to Tradinglite. I was posting, let's go a bit further. I was already posting, even as we were forming it. For me, it was local range, swing failure pattern with medium swing failure pattern, both of them at once, into the high volume node, and trade in progress. We had high volume node here. It was fast move over this high volume node, so I was still expecting when we revisit there will be reaction, because this was not traded since this breakout. And you can see you stopped literally on the important zone, because just under you had low volume node. So if you would follow down, it was more likely we will feel this liquidity. You would start stopping out people, and we would drop into the major trade area. So 16K on order books, it was looking like this. You see here is major swing failure pattern marked. Or if you know, you can learn the order books in our group, and you can see very clearly, if you trade with order books, they were really massive. They were ready to buy any dip. So market psychologically didn't even want to go into them. We feel like very significant walls, which caused us massive absorptions at the low. We've created swing failure pattern, and there is one gold nugget I can tell you. After we did swing failure pattern, you had additional walls, which were like layering walls protecting entry. So some people, like, they wanted definitely want to go in or just protect their entry, and this also helped the stabilization at 16,000 and bounce. So order books at this trade were super helpful, and you know, since that moment you can see what happened. You had another pullback. So even if you missed the part, you had golden zone pullback, and since that moment you went really up. And beautiful move to the upside. And it gained strength. This move gained strength because when you see here, let me show you how was the range looking back then. Because in the end, you better know 70% of time Bitcoin is trading range, even if it's one of the most volatile assets in the world. Range trading, auction market theory must be priority for you to learn. And that's what we learn in the, you know, that's what we teach in the group. So you can see with that move down, we arrived very, very close to main, you know, how old is the range? So from 9 to 3 November, so almost 3-week range, very close to Vival, which is your always, you know, VAH and VAL or your maximum opportunity areas. So that was also very important. And you know, as you hold it, you know, and you started to move and change local market structures, then medium time frame market structures, your expectations was not of course just scalp, but you would aim for range rotation. So you would aim for, you know, for point of control of the main point of control of the range, and high volume around. Yes, this is high volume node here from this region. That's your main take profit one, and then as you do pullback, you are holding market structure, a very important one here. Yeah, you see it here. You did another rotation of the range to the upside and you hit your major targets here. So beautiful day trade in the end resulted in almost like 6%. Yes. Reward ratio to this trade like 15:1. That's how you build your accounts, right, with AMT. So 16k long, very nice. But we were also prepared to the upside. We were monitoring these highs here. We know there is a lot of liquidity. I was telling in a group, you see how we are forming lower highs constantly, like down, down, down. When market runs, like this candle was zero surprise. We actually predicted it. I said it in the group. Liquidity is so big, it can actually spark into each other. So all these highs, people getting stopped out, you see, and that's why you had big spike. You see on open interest, big spike up and massive pain from people getting stopped out here. Open interest is also very important. You see, let me show you an example. We need to go a bit higher time frame. I will be dropping a lot of info here. Okay, over here. $16,000. Yep, over here. Yep, here. Also from 16,000, you see first move happened from short squeeze mainly and some longs closing. You see open interest was declining here. But what was important? This move here. As we started moving from this point, you see open interest increasing, which is giving finally, after a lot of time, we are seeing a move up and open interest increasing as well, which I was also pointing out is good sign of, of push up. Good sign of power, yeah, because you always want to see open interest increase in the side of, with the trend, yeah. So we got that trade nice. I can show you that post I was doing about open interest as well over here. So we saw that and we had expectations this can be, open interest is also suggesting this can be nice. Day trade was looking very different from this pump here. Much more sustained, fresh people coming in, a lot better. Okay, and now let's have a look on, so these were a few points, because more things happen. I just wanted to show you a few more points here. Now let's have a look on 17,000, which happened yesterday. I still have a chart. I will be deleting after video so you can see what was important. So I already took major profits here. So this I was more scalping here because after to take profits I have led like 30% of position on day trader. So when we get pullback, I will be definitely, I want to add to pullback. That's like very important to point out on that day trader. And to the upside, this was our area of interest. 2 days ago I did just video for the group where I outlined this as a first zone of shorts for me because another zone is here. And we already had 2 rejections. In our group you can really learn about trap traders because they are part of the reason why we keep rejecting, why we keep causing these wicks here. And the final low arrived yesterday, which was like our main short in the group, because this was pretty weak high here. It was very slow, mild reaction, not much selling tail, not much volume, very like, it was not looking like top on the market. We were waiting for something stronger, plus, we had this scalp here, yeah, but the liquidity, because medium liquidity was run. But in the end, we had another massive spike, and this one was looking much better. The reaction of, we've created selling tail, the velocity of rejection was pretty fast. We also, there was front on our daily naked poke with volume, so there was some juice left in it. That was important. Top of the channel, by the way, geometry is only secondary confluence for you. We have horizontal levels, they are much stronger. Also golden zone area, yeah, you see we are in the golden zone. Zero 7002 hit, and we hit massive extension. I can show you here. This is the extension from here. We've created first new uptrend, and you are hitting first major target 1 to the dollar, right? So you had extension, so you had longs closing, helping your short as well. On Exocharts, we utilize Exocharts. It was perfect candle, multiple great candles, massive spike of volume in few seconds, huge buying, but also big absorptions. Yes, look at the top, especially here. Liquidations. Look at the liquidations, massive liquidations, a big spike of volume, absorptions. All these things arrived together. Velocity of the rejection was really massive. Plus, you did swing failure pattern, so you did swing failure pattern compared to this weaker low we had before. So your stop loss was going behind the high, and you had defined stop loss for this trade. Reward ratio great. Just overall fantastic trade. This daily naked pog. Plus, these things are happening much easier here because we are in drop trader zone. So people who are longing in these areas, right now they are getting chance to escape the market, and they're also helping and creating these wicks. You see already 1, 2, 3 wicks from the area. That's the power of trap traders, and you better understand this because this is how market works. Yes. So everything fantastic. I hope you understand those two day trades we had. And now let's have a look on Bitcoin from current markets point of view. I think it's maybe best we will go over folders. Okay, let me switch this to this. So you understand how we are building your case and how we are standing in terms of various things we use in our trading. So from market structure point of view, this is the main market structure here at the top. You see we had like a bit of trading above, but we quickly, were reclaimed back into it. This is still major resistance area. And what's gonna happen here will dictate what will happen further, yeah? Because if you could continue rejecting it and lose it, we will go for this newly formed market structure. There is weakness in this market structure because it's in the inefficiency area. You can see that over here when we turn on. You have fair value gap here, so it was massive push with no volume. You have single prints here. This is low volume area. You can call it however you like. Okay, let me turn off this. So this market structure is looking fine, but I would prefer to actually fill this inefficient candle and go back into the volume nodes. That would be the ideal scenario. Yes, but we will monitor that. We still have this untested market structure below us. That's for like deeper pullback. So from point of view of market structures on medium to local time frame, as soon as you take out this high, there will be not much market structure resistance until 18,000 from market structure point of view. But we still have we still want to trade this naked daily here at 17,600. Order books are also suggesting there is some nice interest there, so I want to trade this area for scalp at least as well, and then we will have it at 18,000 for the upside. That's why we are also ranging here. Market structures, market a lot of time just range there. It's trying to find its footing. We will therefore get the acceleration of the move when we get the news out. Yes. From auction market view, from auction market theory, let me return range to. Okay, that's current range. Just need to adjust level. I will edit this later. So from auction market theory, it's very clear we are accepted back into the big range, back 3 week range. For the upside, we definitely want to reclaim VWAP again, and then we can, aim for the highs. But right now we are trading under. It's already becoming resistance. You can see. Yes. So if you stay inside, it's gonna make your chances higher you will return to retest this massive high volume node here. What is important to say, on this time frame, we still haven't changed market structure. Okay? So when you take out this high, you will also change market structure on higher time frame. So it's gonna be very important when you do this. It can really show us. Then we will go for the point of control for the high volume node of the range. If it's lost, we can aim for the VWAL again. Why? We have not much volume here, so that's also the thing. When we hide this range here, you see where is the most of the volume. This should really be our support, or our main support area when we do retest, because when you do successful retest of this area, you can actually aim for to leave this range. Yes, you will have a lot of fuel to leave this range out and start to fill larger inefficiencies higher. So definitely area we need to watch for the downside. And when you lost this high volume node, you see what is happening here. We don't have as much volume here, so I would actually prefer this area to fill some volume in, so we can curve, so we can do nice curvy range, as most of the ranges are looking like that. So this is still an inefficient area, yeah. So you can see where Bitcoin can do future range. So yeah, when we lose this, you know what to expect. Some nice volume filling in here. Okay, so that's our AMT. Let's go further. So high volume nodes also, you see why you are also rejecting here. Like for that 17,300, this was like massive high volume node here, and then we saw these trap traders. So it was like no brainer with this daily naked volume. Point of control. And for the upsides, this is the main high volume support. We have also local one within, so you can monitor for scalps, and you have large high volume node in this area as well, which is great. I think this high volume node, for example, there is daily naked POC there from TPO, so it should be definitely area of interest. I'm switching to Binance because there was a bug on Exocharts, and Bybit data are missing in this point, so you need to watch this. And you see we have beautiful naked POC, and it's very strong. So you better monitor that area as well. Let's have a look on anchor VWAPs. Pretty keyword views here. So Bitcoin is still looking fine because it's still above main anchor VWAPs, especially this one. This one was very important. This is measuring whole range volume, and we did successful retest, and there was defense of it and bounce. So this is like very important to hold for the further upside. So I'll be monitoring that. And then you have the more short-term ones as well for the for the most immediate scalps and day trades as well, and for your bias. So but it's looking great from the anchor VWAPs so far. Order blocks, we know we have two strong order blocks. One of them is here, very strong order block, and second strong order block is this one, and this one is also decent. Yes, but so you better know about this. And for the upside, we still have some order blocks to be played out. Extensions. You see I was doing this pull a few days back. Yeah, that's our main extension, 1-to-1. You see I was expecting pullback from it. We will see if we get actually lower pullback. That will be up to news where they will accelerate the market. After you take out this high from extension, from fifth trend extensions, you can see another main target is going to be 18,000 to 18,200. You can expect range or rejection. Just thanks to this pull is pretty strong. What's this one? Yeah, that's just showing us why we are ranging here, because we did 1-to-1 target hit. And we have the balance zones pulls as well. So these extensions are pretty important. This is one of the main pools. We see we had a nice reaction on 125, so we are monitoring same way to the upside at 17,500. Definitely market watching this pool. And this is even larger pool for when we break out these highs. So when we break out this high or when we break out this low, we will have this pool valid and we will be watching. And you know, from like we had this 5-month range here, and from that range you also have like even stronger and bigger swing trade. We can say pool. Look at the 1.5 massive reaction and beautiful hold. So market definitely paying attention to this pool. To the upside we were trading all these levels. To the downside we are doing same. 13,486 major target. We up closes. We use them directly in the group. I'm not gonna show them. You can just see them. How about dailies? We are looking with dailies. Yeah, all these 3 dailies are very strong based on our parameters, and we are holding market structure. That's why I'm adding notes sometimes to myself or to other traders. I said for myself, close above. We'll open the road for 17,500, 16,861, and you see where we are, where we are making support. Yeah, exactly at that level. Look at this support, because it's very important market structure. Yes, this is highest close for the past 3 weeks, so market definitely pays attention. And you know, while you hold this, you have road open to 17,500. Lose it, and you can aim again lower. And why it's so important, this area 16,800? There are more reasons. I can show you 2 more. So we have key level here, 16,800 key level, and it's, you can't believe, like, it's crazy how Bitcoin like is super technical. Let's go to small time frame so you see that beauty. So this is VAG of 2020. Yes, when we were dropping, like Bitcoin was dropping from on FTX news, we stopped to the dollar at 16,800 at the VAG of 2020. Bitcoin was not ready to accept into that massive range. So it's very key level, because if you trade above this, it means you don't want to accept for now into that year, and you want to search for higher prices. So very, very key pivotal area for my bias, I would say, for day trade and swing trades. Just staying above makes me more bullish. That's it. And as it was very pivotal, low, it's key level as well from a medium time frame. So you must have it on your chart. So our naked point of controls are very clear. This one was already traded, so I'm gonna be deleting it after stream, and you can see where is a lot of trouble and naked liquidity. It's in this area since the pump. So even if you get deeper pullback, you definitely want to have to watch that area. And for example, for the upside, this is fantastic daily naked POC. So even if you get push, you take even that high and you create swing value pattern from it, that would be also a great point. But our area of interest are 17,500, 18,000, and then this. Okay, key levels we went over. Range. Maybe I can have a few keywords about this. Few key informations, because I don't think I was covering in videos the trade of drop of from this 20,000 to 15,500 due FTX collapse. We were trading it actively in the group, so that's perfect. I traded myself. That's more important. I just want to say you better know and map, because Bitcoin truly respected all the previous ranges, and high volume nodes. You had also at this low here, you had big high volume node as well. I am now deleted it from the chart because it was traded out. But all this, as you were dropping, you could anticipate and predict price of Bitcoin, where it will actually head. Actually, I still have the older chart from all the levels as we were trading it to the downside. You see, I'm prepared to trade Bitcoin from 3,000 to 69,000. And you see what I have on the chart. I have key levels, I have a lot of market structures, high volume nodes, AMT levels, extension targets, and look what happened at the downside. That's why you need to really understand trading liquidity. Even yesterday was liquidity trade. 3 days ago was liquidity trade. This massive drop was also helpful with liquidity. We had long-term liquidity here. After 2 years, you stopped out a lot of people. They were forced to close positions. After liquidity was run, what we do? We bounce. It happened so many times, into the high volume node. So I just wanted to show you what was Bitcoin doing as it was dropping like crazy to the downside. Look at that. This was to the dollar, yeah? Our daily naked POC, which was waiting for us for 2 years to be hit and reacted to the dollar. We created medium swing failure pattern. You have a defined stop loss and you have massive bounce. Just crazy, 11% almost, yes. And from the downside also it was even larger. It was like 15%. Because you did moves on higher time frames, then you need to watch higher time frame market structures. You can't watch just local ones, yeah. They will not help you much. You are scalper, you are day trader, you are swing trader, but you better watch these higher time frames as well. Look at this. It was actually last one because below we don't have as much market structures below this low, so you can actually see pretty fast move below 15,000 if you don't reclaim 15,000 after liquidity grab, and the next supports are starting at 14,000. So it's a area where I don't have many levels because we don't have volume there much, so you better know that. So you see, market structure is super important. And just a few words about trap traders. So if you are new watching this video, or if you are a current member, I spent 1 year in the group. I mean, I spent for the past 1 year I was researching a lot of these trap traders areas. So it's my area of expertise, and they help me a lot to predict market and to take trades, and I can really literally predict reaction, because this was also predicted, this pump here, but I said in the group, it's almost like no chance you will do something like this, like pump over this region, because you have just too many people trapped. I said, we will be curving. I was showing it in Discord. That was video update for the group. I said each time we will be like in wavy structure because these traders needs to get out there. They are helping our cause. And now to the downside, you also have trap trader areas. You see, it's already marked because you have naked volume, naked POCs and so on, but you need that area as well. It's a bit wider, right? Even to the downside, you trapped so many people, people like crazy. They were shorting here heavily. Open interest, by the way, from them is still up, so these people are still sitting in their positions. Market needs to push a lot further to squeeze them out. So this area is major support, and you see we already took like 40% of the area. That's why there is more juice left when you even take this low into our major supports, which we already outlined in the beginning of the video. To this, because you still have too many people trapped from this zone. They are holding, yeah, so there will be bounces, it's less likely you just dive through for the low. Even if you start diving, there will be bouncing because of this. Okay, I don't want to do this video too long, so so I think the plan is clear. I went over the things which you should combine together. Right now for the Bitcoin is inflection point. So higher time frame market structure is still up. lose this low, it will change. And from you'll be monitoring the AMT, you know, our like these supports. This is not support for the Bitcoin's fingerprints low volume node. You can feel it very easy. You will be looking for this area at first to trade it, you know, this massive high volume node. And for the upside, we are ready as well. 17,500, 18,000 and 18,300. And maybe I can show at the end what else we use in the group. Of course, you as a trader, you need to use multiple tools, because sometimes you maybe are uncertain what is going to happen, but other tools can help you to, you know, to see the market clearly. And TRDR is one of the tool which is always showing me clarity for the market. I'm never surprised. Even in this the most simple template you can have, you can see this, you know, when order book ratios changed and it was our bottoms. So very powerful, but of course we use more sophisticated templates. And you see at our 16,000 we had a lot of order book support, so that's the wall I was showing you at the start of the video. And we started to see aggregated support as well. Just beautiful now. Market then was showing you there is time for distribution and range. That was take profit 1 here. TRDR was super helpful to us. And now we are still seeing market is getting some support. Yeah, that's what we are arranging. And with the TRDR, you can see a lot of fixed ones. Like here we have open interest, this blue line. We see the order book ratios, funding rate predicted, liquidations, normal funding rate, or even like we have even more sophisticated templates than this. Alright, so I wish you good trading over non-farm payrolls. It should be volatile. And after this, we will have more clarity what's gonna Bitcoin do. Also remember it's Friday, right? So it's not like at the start of the week. So there can be some profit taking and so on. Okay, thank you for watching, traders, and see you in the group. And if you are new watching, join us and you will learn proper trading. No retail stuff. Yeah, only proper way of trading. Okay, bye guys.